Hey, Malijan, how y'all doing today? Now they changed. I mean, they changed a bunch of crap on StreamYard, right? They used to have so you could. I put a bunch of great videos on here, but I mean, you were allowed to upload videos and show them on here, right? And then they changed and said you have to go pro. I upload a whole bunch of videos, but I'm not going pro on this one because it's not worth the money. I mean, um, I think you're still allowed to play music. Let's see. Okay, I'm waiting to get.
Dormirse en la cama, darse prisa en tu alma, ratoncito en el club, no en la oiga, glu glu glu. Con Pao O'Malley, ratoncito le gusta danza cuando estudio en la escuela. Pajarita se cubre botín cuando visita a su abuela. Si necesita una amiga, debe hablar con ratoncito. Si quieres ser mi amante, debe ser alta y delgadita. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves, todo. Lunes, martes, ratones, pez. Miércoles, jueves.
Now at least you're allowed to play music on there, which is cool. But they'll probably change that too, soon too. Oh shit! Let me go. Hold on. Yeah, repeat it. I forgot to repeat it. I don't feel like you let the song twice. Anyways, if anyone's been noticing my channel, I try to do. I mean, I've been accused of a lot of stuff. I'm trying to. I've been heading in a more positive direction, not less drama, more fun times, compassion. I did a video last night when a dear friend passed away. And that's basically what this live stream's about. Uh, when I first heard about it, I looked around on Facebook to get some confirmation, on the passing of forensic chick, and I wanted to do a heartfelt rest in peace video to her, and also other people on YouTube I've lost, I left out being there. Being there was a great part of my channel too, and she's been on a couple live streams. I felt like she was treated badly too, not by me, but by other people, other cretins on YouTube. What I, because I knew that when I did that forensic chick thing, probably the next night her name would be besmirched like it has been by people who don't like me. And it was all because she was friends with me. That's all it was. And not really drama street, but I do want to call out the people at Phil's panel for being complete bastards and very hateful towards her, making fun of her passing. It's not cool, man. I mean, I could go into big details, but I'm not going to right now. But they're all assholes that are terribly sick. And then another panel, it wasn't as bad, but I still feel like it was in bad taste. And a dear friend said some stuff that was not too cool with me either. She wants to debate me, and she's more than welcome to come over here. She knows who she is. I have no ill will towards her at all. But it's just bizarre that, I mean, a certain someone passed away. I mean, and to deal with them with absolute hate in your heart is like, ugh, it's not good at all. But I want to make sure I did the right thing. And if you watch my streams, you watch my live streams, right? A lot of it is very, it's just fun. It's just meant to be fun. One of the biggest comments I could have got was when Carla and Behavior came on there. Carla said that's what she needed. She needed to laugh like that again. Otherwise, they take pleasure in my pain for those hot challenges or hot spicy food challenges that I do. But I mean, I do it though. I mean, and it's meant to be watched. And I remember, like, I've seen other people have hot stuff and then usually laughing, not all the time, but most of the time. Um, and that's what it is. And that's the truth. I've been moving this drug for I don't know how long. And then, like, people always say, like, you know, horrible person or whatever, because they don't know me. They don't really know me. I do want to clear up one thing. The thing with the job interview didn't happen. I don't know where she was at, because at the time she said she was going to be very busy, and she said that she would call me for the most part. Every so often I might drop a line, but that's it. And she would usually call me all the time because we made up. I mean, with Forensic and I mean, we were great friends. We talked on the phone for uh, hours, not every day, but like every other day. And there was a couple of times we fought, and then we'd make up again. It happens. And when you get really close like that, and then there's all these like oh, I mean, it's a YouTube friendship, right? And you can't make friends on YouTube. When you're a YouTube friend, when there's like a little jab, boom, 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 it's tough to. Oh, would it help if I put the link down? So stupid. Help if I put the link down. There we go. I want to get on to more fun stuff. I mean, that never happened. I think she was trying to make me look bad by saying I did it on charges. But I swear that's why I got so upset, because it never happened. And they're trying to start some new rumor about me supposed to start. And of course, they bought it. I never knew when she was working. I never knew that. I never called her in the afternoon because she said she's going to be busy. I said, okay, no problem. She said, pray for me for my new job, and I did. You know, I don't, like I said, Forensic Chick was a good person. I can't believe I'm in shock she passed. People ask me what happened, and I said they're still investigating. I don't know. Something, it might have been, I don't know when it's going to come out. And I have Amzi um, is looking into it more too, because she saw some other posts. Because Amzi did it. She was like her best friend. Because I was, um, and Tiffany wears t-shirts. She introduced me to Forensic too. She was friendly with her. I know she was shocked. I know um, Amzi was shocked. Smile was shocked too. I didn't know they talked that much when she was telling me about it. Um, there's just people that you really care about on YouTube. When you lose them, it's devastating. Just like James Ortiz, just like Wonder Woman. Being there, I knew somewhat. I felt like people took advantage of her. Because she had money, and then things just went by the wayside. But I mean, being there was always cool with me. I never had an issue with her at all. I asked Jella. You were right on the ball. Every time I go live, you always know where I'm at. It's really cool. I very much appreciate that. Yeah, it's like show decency, compassion. You can show that. I mean, like I said, I'm flawed. I'm not perfect at all, and I make mistakes. We all do. I think, like, I just think some of the stuff that's going on is an incredibly bad taste. Someone passed away, but here's the double standard: is because she's my friend. She was my friend. She knew me. I mean, Small Dawn, Amzi, I mean, she was their friends too, but because it was my friend, that's the double standard. It's a pretty double standard, you know. And it's a shame though, because I called out someone that I thought knew a little better. You know, it's pretty horrible. And I said, I mean, I'd like to debate her with that over here. I'm not. I sure as hell ain't not going over one of her panels again. Um, it'd be awfully nice if she did. But I mean, that's on her. I mean, I can't make people do anything, and I don't want to make people do anything. Well, to an extent. If you want to debate me, I'll be over. She can debate me if she wanted to. But like I said, I don't know how long this life's going to be. I was just disgusted about the way they're treating us, or the way they're saying it's lies, or like Joyce said, she won't believe it unless she sees an obituary. I've seen posts from relatives and stuff. I don't. Who knows what obituary would be? I wanted to pay the proper respects to someone I became close to. I mean, we fought. We did fight back and forth, somewhat, like 3 times, I think. But it doesn't mean I stopped caring about her. I do. I care about her very much. It's just sad. It's just sad people like took it in the form of hatred and stuff because she's my friend. People are really nasty though. I mean, the one thing about YouTube, I try to show. I mean, it gets to a point where it's like, how low can you go? And then people go lower whenever you think it's not possible for people to be worse. It's worse, a lot worse. And then they say I'm the bad guy. It's crazy. But I just think, see, it says that go pro. Now I'm not going pro. How much? Okay, how much does it go pro? Let's see. Let's see right in my face. Okay, I'm in the free plan, which I think is fine. And they got the core, $35 a month, $36 a month. That's outrageous. Okay, let's see what the differences are. Okay, you do multi-stream 3 destinations. Oh well, I multi-stream to YouTube. That's my main thing. When I did restreams, I said both YouTube and Facebook. Don't watch them on Facebook. 1 or 2 people might have watched. That was it. That's it. 10 on-screen participants, 2 record items, 2 hours. You can have, wait a second, 15, maybe 15 backstage participants. That don't mean nothing. You have them on screen. I mean, it does have its limitations, but I mean, it gets to the point where with Zoom and stuff like that, where am I at? With Zoom, you have like so many people that you can't hear anyone else talking. It's not, it doesn't work. With 10 people in there, I mean, I think I could have had like some of the, when I first started on there, they had no, they weren't charging or anything like that. It was all free. They're trying to get people to embrace all the other stuff, and it's not going to work. But I don't know. I'm all over the place on this one. I just wanted to make sure I did the right thing and showed someone who was my friend, and we had back and forth, boo, 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 like fights with someone, like 3 times, over the course of like a year, of over a year. And it happens. I mean, and all the fights were just over YouTube drama stuff, it wasn't fair. Why wasn't fair? It just wasn't. Ugh. It's hard to get over some of that stuff if some bad stuff happened to you, But I'm just the same way I always have been, whether you believe me or not. I know the truth, and my friends know the truth. My real friends, and people show they are who they are. Believe them. That's what I was told. Maybe the one person I thought was my friend really wasn't. I don't know. She needs to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Come over here. I'm not calling any names, but they know who they are. Anyways, I mean, it's not like a mean stream. I'm not gonna be mean to nobody or anything like that. It's just I'm just disgusted by the way things, the way that Sue. They're not even warring faction anymore. They're all buddies now, except for me. They're Jason's the enemies will teach him as such, treat him as such. They're not even enemies with each other anymore. They used to be. Now they have a common goal, hating me. That's why I'm trying to do stuff differently. It's not drama, so Some people might not tune in, but it's important to me, you know. That's the way I want to run my channel. I can't be all like drama stuff. I mean, I've been on other channels. There's so much fighting and stuff like that. It's really not good. Not a good thing at all. I'm just here to just say how disappointed I am in some people that are being so scummy to someone who passed away. It's pretty bad. It really is bad. Uh, I'm glad I did this. Like I said, I'm glad I came up yesterday because I don't ever take. I'm very lucky for the friends I have on here, friends I have in real life. And some of the people say you can't be friends with anyone here. That's not true. Not true. I'm just here to just to call out some inappropriate behavior, you know, about a certain one's passing. And there's no dreaming is tough, you know. It's tough to grieve, you know. And there's hmm, it's just troubling, though, you know. I still think I'm doing a good job. I'm showing progress. You know, slow and steady wins the race. And I do believe it's important to show some types of compassion and decency online. Maybe I'm not the greatest at it. I said while still being flawed. I'm flawed. I'm not the best at doing this, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what I feel is right and what makes me happy. That's what I'm really looking forward to with this channel. That's the way it's always been, you know. I mean, I've done drama stuff in the past, but that stuff's pretty much it's all over and done with. You know, there can be some stuff on here. I try not to, you know, but I just came up here to just, I did the right thing. You know, a dear friend passed away. I've done that with other videos. I don't think this might have been not the first live stream I did. I know Amber McGarvey passed. That was horrible. That was horrible. I known her for years, you know, and yeah, that was really rough. Howard Cat passed away was rough. Being there was rough. Huh. It's just um, sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just try to do the best I can. And I felt I did something very decent. I had support for a lot of people. And it's just a way moving forward too, you know. Try to show compassion, you know, even if people don't show you compassion. That's gonna be tough. That'll be tough. But I still think I showed incredible decency and compassion over here. I mean, things are really rough right now, and then hopefully soon it'll get better, you know. I tried my best. Yeah, song. The best was always good, and so I like that sometimes too. But the thing with the job interview never happened. I never knew. I did call her in the afternoon. She said not to. It's okay. I did something else, and she just did that to. She saw I was on there. I think. Yeah, maybe it was So Laura, so maybe Joel. Well, I'm happy. I've been happy for a while. Um, even when I'm not perfect or I'm at my best, I try to be happy. A lot of stuff's going on, and I try to tackle it the right way, not the wrong way, the right way. Like I said, nothing's perfect at all, at all. I doubt that one person is coming over here. I doubt it, but that's okay. That's fine too. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's see if anything else out here. Hmm. Hmm. It's okay though. Tables live though. Like I said, it's just pretty despicable. Some people are just despicable. You know what I mean? I don't feel like people don't do Daffy Duck, but they are. The way people react, really like react to stuff like that. It's bad. It's bad. But I just wanted to at least do like some of a reaction video without going to into big details. I've seen like bits and pieces of that. A little bit of those live streams, not the other one, the real nasty one. Because Spoof, I wouldn't even know if Spoof was going. Spoof was really reacting to it really bad. So I just wanted to make sure I did the right thing when I found out she passed. I found out forensic chick passed. Just like I find out if anyone else I'm close to, or like a fellow food reviewer passes away, I try to confirm it first, because we're in that age, you know, and yeah, I did the right thing, so I'm proud of myself. I handled the passing of forensic chick the right way by doing a video in her tribute, doing like a tribute video to her. I mean, like I said, we did fight some, but we made up and things were fine. It wasn't like the worst thing in the world. I've had sometimes the one thing about friends is like sometimes you can fight real bad. I don't think it was, well, yeah, it was bad. I mostly, well, I mean, I went back and forth a little bit, but for the most part, it's like, um, I'm just rambling on. But I mean, it's just like I'm showing the proper respect. You know, I did the right thing. And sometimes the true thing, the friendship is like you might fight and then you make up and then, it happened a couple of times. And like I said, it's tough on YouTube without the physical, like being there with someone. It's tough on YouTube. It's tough because there's always like jabs going all the way, especially towards me. And the fact that they ganged up on her as much, even in their passing, was because she was my friend. There was no, there's a double standard without a doubt. I just felt it was important to do this video. Either you'll get it or you won't, and it's fine if you don't. The main video was last night, showing the proper respect to forensic chick. You know, she passed away. A lot of people were in shock. She had a lot of friends out there. She just had to just morons who don't just because she was friends with me, they went after her. That was a bunch of shit. Bunch of shit. That's okay. Their time will come. But I mean, the way I see it, just try to be the best person I can be, and that's what I've done pretty much on here. I'm tired of getting angry. You know, going off on people. I mean, sometimes I'll be on a panel and one of the guests is being disrespectful to the host. I mean, to a certain, I mean, maybe they'll get away with a little bit, but it's like, hey, you need to show the proper respect and be respectful. Or certain panel, it's not yours. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. But I'm trying not to be as reactionary. I mean, I reacted a little bit, but I mean, it was pretty reserved. You know, so I don't know. I'll see if anything will happen. Anything else will stop. Anything else will be different. I don't know. But I can control my actions for the most part. It's not even like really important anymore to be in certain places. I mean, when I was told like go to panels where you feel welcome. And that's what I've been doing. I mean, I stray a little bit, but I pretty much just saying panels I'm welcome. I was on Carla's. Carla had a wonderful stream, and I was on it towards the end. I like Carla and Behavior. They're good people. I mean, they did some drama stuff, and there's always going to be drama stuff happening. Especially around me. I guess like about like 40, 50 people really don't like me, and I'm making it very, very prominent they don't like me and through live streams and stuff. But there are only like 50 people. How many people do I have? 13,000, and people who know of me from my videos. They know me because I've been doing this a long time. I really put my name out there. Well, YouTube. YouTube helps too. And I'm just trying to do the best job I can. That's what Decency Passion is. Trying to be. I mean, I'm trying to be overreactionary. I was somewhat, but I think I was very reserved in what I said. It was pretty despicable what they did. But I don't know. I'm just here to do my own thing. I don't really have much of a. I thought I'd do like a follow up there. I mean, but the thing with the job interview never happened. I never called her multiple times during the job interview. That's a bunch of shit. And she said, "Don't call her during the afternoon." That's okay. I won't. And she'd call me when she got home or whatever. And that's usually she was the one that called me because I never knew what time to call her at all. That's the thing with most people. It's like, how you can't get a hold of people a lot of times. Well, you can't. Just do what you can. So I guess that's it. If it makes sense. Where did I put my phone? I had to put my phone somewhere here. Did I put it here? See if I find my phone. I just had it. I hate not being able to find stuff. It's really here it is. Got it. Let's see. Talked to my sister a little bit today, which was cool. I was on Carla and Behaving. They started at 9:00. Usually my sister calls me at 9:00 before she goes to work. And she tells me about everything that happens, whether good or bad, And her friend passed away. Your best friend passed away 6 months ago, I think. Her one ex passed away. That was troublesome for the kids, And ever since that, she said, "I've been telling you more stuff about it because she needs someone to talk to." And I'm more than happy to talk to her because she's my sister. Family is really important. Friends are too. And people say that you can't make friends on YouTube. Yeah, you can. What's wrong with making friends on YouTube? I like making friends on YouTube. I like the people I have on here. I mean, it was different. Like, let's say, when I do the live streams, I love having people on panel. That's not a guarantee people come up here. I was pretty lucky the last couple of days, right? Not too much today because I don't know. I'm just rehashing what I've been saying, yesterday. I just wanted to make sure I went about it the right way. Like I said, Forensic Chick and I, we fought at times, but I mean, we were made up and we were good friends. Last time I talked to her, July 20. Last time she left me a message, July 23rd. I know with AMC and Spofford was July 27th. So I don't know, maybe on the 29th too. But when I saw the post by that one relative, it was April 6th. Like I said, he's trying to find out what happened, or if anyone is trying to find out what happened to her. I mean, it's just such a shame she passed. I did become really good friends with her, and a bunch of like horrible crap with other people happened. And that really charges things a lot, you know. And well, we came close. She was close to my sister too, you know. And she was flawed too. We all are flawed. But still just being compassionate and showing decency is an important trait in people, you know. Some people just call me and say, oh, you like, you like, you like, you like. It's not true. I mean, some people just don't know any better. Hmm. Oh, someone's here. Hold on. Someone's here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I hear a boop. I hear a boop. Hold on. See what happens. See what happens. Hey, how are you? Is that you? Oh, it's not. Okay, I got you. It's not Jedi Bill. That's okay. Is that really you? Huh. Okay. You're allowed to be up here and be silent. There's nothing wrong here. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, cool. I got you. Thank you. That's cool. I appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can be silent just like when someone's passed. You say like a moment of silence for a certain someone who passed away. I appreciate you. So why don't we? I had an idea since you're here and you're showing solid support. Let's hold on. Let me all the people have passed because there's been a lot of people have passed. I've known. I've been friends with you too. You too. Any friends you knew that passed away on YouTube? Being there, Heidi, Forensic, um, Louis McQualb. You don't know him. Em McGarvey, Howie, um, Wonder Woman. Why don't we? We're showing DC compassion. Why don't we show a moment of respect, a moment of silence for all these people? Unless they ring the bell 10 times. I don't have that. So let's go ahead and show a moment of silence for all these people that we lost that were good friends to us on YouTube. And, sometimes we fight, but we always made up. So, all right, let's share silence for all the people we lost on YouTube, our good friends. Here we go. Yeah, that's a moment of silence. I thought that's one thing I did do yesterday. I thought I'd do this uh, follow up just to say how truly we lose people we care about. And that's how truly horrible other people are. And I know B Haven pointed out a important thing on her live stream that it mean to her on her death because she was my friend, because it's me. You know, that's the one biggest reason. All these people that even over on the other side, I'm just disappointed in some of these people. I really am. Um, Not that they're my friends, but I mean, you think it'd be a little bit of respect there, but there isn't any. There isn't at all. Um, I was totally honest in my video. I even like Daria came up yesterday, and I gave her a heartfelt apology for whatever we had our falling out. Yeah, everything all after that, it's all over and done with. But I do keep tabs on people, and I think this was a very important live stream to do, just to follow up. I should do a follow up. Yeah, follow up. Yeah. So we do see expansion, traumatized one being still being flawed. Because there's lots of things that are uncertain. Like people say, like tomorrow's never guaranteed or whatever like that. So I don't know what's going to happen. You know, what's going to happen when I pass away. You know, I don't know. I can't live forever. Maybe I'll live maybe next week. I don't know. I don't think tomorrow will be. They'll be okay tomorrow. I'm just saying that. Anyways, I think I'm rambling and stuff. I didn't really have. I just wanted to do I wanted to do a reaction video, but without being flipping out and being really hateful towards other people who being hateful towards her. That's beyond reproach, in my opinion. And Phyllis Pennell was way worse than the other one. I was just disappointed to see a certain someone in there that, you know, that always disappoints me. That's okay. Um, so I guess that's it. I want to thank Jedi Miller for being here to support Solid Jedi Miller. I never knew that you came up with Solid Jedi Miller before. I thought maybe I was you trolling and stuff, but nah, I know it's you now because you verify it. Showing me support. I appreciate it. Let's just do a 40-minute video. I'll wrap it up. I don't have much else to say. It's just like the way people treat other people here on YouTube is pretty horrible, even in their death. It's bad. Oh, I know they did. I know they did. The other side wanted the other side that JB and them weren't as any better, but they weren't as bad. I don't think they weren't as bad as this side. And I'm not saying anything good about them because believe me, I know. I know they did. I called the enemy camp though, but it doesn't matter. They're all morons. I expected them. I thought actually they actually be halfway decent. Well, no, of course not. I should have known better. You learn, you live, learn, and then what's that? Live, learn, and then go to love, loves, or something like that. What's that? Oh shit! It don't matter. Well, like I said, I'm gonna do a 40-minute live stream. I want to thank you for being up here for support, buddy. Like I said, I just want to point out some things, do a follow up. I handled it the right way last night. I mean, to handle this the right way by not getting too angry, upset, or insulting towards these people, even though they don't deserve any better. But I mean, I think I handled it okay. Handled it okay. And so I'll do 40-40. So I hope you all like this video, buddy. Till next time, please take care, Legion. Okay, get ready. Okay, let's see. All right. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night. There we go.